German have like it's funny because they don't have really big cities.
don't they?
No, they have like medium cities, and companies are kind of spread all over the country.
Oh, dude, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like for example, you know Dortmund,
Yeah,
because of the team, probably Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund
perfect.
is kind
Yeah,
of
because of the team.
but the population I think is 800,000 people.
Dang, this is so tiny. This is like I think it's smaller than Campo Grande, Mato Grosso do Sul.
Probably I know that it's smaller than Guarulhos, for example.
Holy cow. It's crazy, right? How
Yeah,
come?
so they have that's I think that's they have a reason for that. I
What,
will take a guess
what would be the reason?
because they there is they kind of created German in Italy.
Oh,
They used to
just the thing. I think it started raining here.
really nice because it
Yes.
was kind of really hot, right?
It was. Today was hot. Today was hot. I went for a run, but then I received that alert of strong winds. Did you get that there?
Yeah, sometimes, but I think more in the shore, on the shore, like Ilha Bela, but not in São Paulo.
It's crazy how that wind affected like everybody. I mean, not
Yes,
everybody, but São Paulo and Rio. How can such a wind be so
yes,
big? We're not used to this.
yeah, and São Paulo is like 1,000 meters above the sea, the shore, right?
Yeah, and you guys still got that. That was crazy, dude. That was insane. But yeah, sorry, I interrupted.
Yeah,
So,
it's really weird.
yeah, that was strange. The Super El
Yeah,
Nino.
yes, I have all this kind of activities for kids, right?
Oh, I'm losing you, brother.
Yeah, you have me now?
Yes.
Nice. I'm discovering the waves of the signal in São Paulo having class with you and with Laura.
Who is?
But I'm seeing the waves of the signals. Probably they have kind of veils uh, around some neighborhoods because I lost the signal every time on the same streets.
Oh my god. Yeah, so you call it signal.
Signal. Okay,
You
so we kind of lost the signal in the same streets, in the same parts of the city, and we just can see that when we are on a call because we don't have buffer, right?
Oh. It's
So
gotta be what it is, right?
yeah,
You can't
it's not
really
like YouTube or something like that. So I lost Laura no Laura because she's Brazilian.
Laura, dude. Laura.
It,
It's good practice. But yeah, she's Brazilian, so.
she's really nice actually.
Yes, you guys are having good classes.
Yeah, it's so nice how they are so different, like
Signal.
Laura and Eddie and Amy.
But wait, you're not having classes with Eddie anymore, are you?
Yeah, yeah, but it's nice because I think that's my kind of my win because I can have a really good chats with all of them, and it's all about what they want to talk. I can kind of I'm kind of flexible, I think.
Yeah, and they shouldn't be. It should be about you, not them. They
It's
should be.
about me. It's not about, but it's not something bad on their side. It's because I like to understand the people's side, to see
Mm.
what they can, because I know about it. I don't want to talk about it. Or if I want to talk like Eddie, is really nice because he's England, is kind of communist, so it's
Yes.
nice to talk to someone like him. And Laura is like Bernardo is gonna be kind of a playboy. right? She used to have money.
I don't know
Makes
anything about her background. I almost hired her for a different position. And then I kind of had that sense when I was interviewing her. And I was like, I don't know if she's the person for the job because I need someone who will be eager to go after things and make them happen. And I thought that she would be more chill about it. And then I was like, she seems so clever, so smart. If she had the will of actually making it happen, then she would be a great fit. But I didn't feel that, so maybe it's
and
what you're saying.
what what now? I think you should really needs to have that anger.
Yeah, but still, like sometimes it might be a reality. Okay, you gotta chase it, you gotta make it happen, but it's not. I don't know the word, man. I was trying to look for this word. It's like it's not inside of you. It's not part of you. It's not your modus operandi, per se. So then it's
Yes,
like,
I kind of describe it that with my intern, like he really wants to be a tough guy and quick one, but he's not fast and quick and smart, for the type of
yes,
job that we need. So
yes.
I talked to my colleague and said something like, "Man, he's look like something like a pug, the
Yeah.
dog,
Yes.
and the sports for dog agility.
Okay.
He's look like a pug trying to get better in agility competition.
Exactly.
You see, he is giving his best, but
It's not in his
it's not.
bones. It's not in his bones. It's nothing to do
It's tough
about it.
for him. And sometimes when you make some complaints, it's hard to accept it because you're giving your best, but your best is not what you need.
Dude, this is it. It's like if you were trying to make a fish fly. It's just like, okay,
Yes.
everybody goes to their places and do their best instead of like pushing it
Yeah.
so
For
hard.
example, everybody has his own role in life. Like a pug, it's a good dog of for company,
True.
and uh, border collie is a smart dog for agility. But probably if you put a pug with a retired person with 80 years old in apartment, it would be not the best choice.
A pug?
So yeah,
Why?
no, the border collie, the
Okay, yeah,
border
it's
collie.
not the best choice.
Pug is the best choice. So everybody has his own role.
True
But
that,
I
dude.
think Laura probably he had a lot of facilities on her life. I think
Yeah,
easy thing.
tell me about it. I don't know much.
Yeah.
And we're streaming, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So
I
don't
think
go too
she,
far.
yeah, maybe she is Michelangelo.
Yeah, maybe she's Mick. Mick is here, by the way. Hey, Mick, you're there, right?
Yeah, I think she is. She came from a good background, studied really good schools, like top five schools in Rio. And
Mm.
Rio is worse than São Paulo. Like São Paulo is really big, really bigger than Rio, and we don't have this hierarchical thing. Like in Rio, it's more about the richest club. São Paulo is more democratic, I think.
Mm.
You can create it your own rich here, and there are more people and more regions. And Rio is just about Leblon, I think. And if you are rich and live in the east side, not in the west side, like you live, they have some kind of prejudice for rich people from Baja.
Yes, yes, they do.
So it's
It's
something
like the
like,
new rich. It's the new rich.
yeah,
So they're like,
and the rich in a capitalist country, it's a good thing because you make your own rich.
yes, you did it. You made
Good
it.
thing.
Yay. But no, people are jerks. You're right.
No, because it's something that you cannot even conquer, you know,
Yes, conquer. True.
and conquer. So what you should do? Nothing, nothing. It's something that you cannot take off someone rich.
Conquer.
Food, all the rich people.
Yes,
So
brother.
it's weird. Like, and it's I don't know if people really think about it, but they built these things. You know that TV show Succession?
I haven't seen it. It was an HBO show, right?
Yeah, right. It's
People
something
said it was
funny
amazing.
because they were in some episodes of per season they are talking about a merger with an old media group, but
Mm,
it's an old one, and the group of the guy of the TV show, it's a new one. So they actually the father, the big guy, he was poor and he is a self-made man, and now he's a billionaire. And they
the
are
main guy, the
yeah,
old.
the main guy,
All right.
the old guy, is the really self-made. Came from Ireland and built a billionaire empire. And he has his sons and daughters. And when he is trying to merge with this old media group, it's an old one, like 100 years old one. So in the new one, the the the, the kids, not the kids, but the, his his what's the name? Sons and daughters, his kids,
Yeah,
they
his
are in the
children. You would
business.
say his children.
His children are in the business. They are trying to be good to run the business. And in the old one, the old media group, they don't care about. They are in the arts business. They are
They want to have fun. They're
professors.
about purpose.
Yeah, they are about purpose and they are about art. They are about cinema. They are about. So if you are really rich, what makes sense for you? It's been in those things, right?
Yeah.
Like, and you can, and
Eh,
because like you speak like five languages, you have studied in the best colleges, you have read a lot of books, something you cannot apply if you are any rich, right?
What would you do if you had enough money that you didn't care? Would you still be like about uh making stuff work? Like, okay, I will work for like making this industry even better, more fair, perhaps, or would you go somewhere else? Like, okay, I'll be all about soccer and
Yeah,
just enjoy my time.
I don't know actually. I think I would like to study social things, like political science or something like something related to poor countries or ultras or something like that. But if I have like 1 billion reais, I will try to make the São Paulo crowd fans the best in the world, something like that. Because I don't care about the team because they are all Steelers, you know.
The thing
There,
is that they own the club, right?
yes, I wouldn't own a club. I would like to be part of the crowd, and
Yeah.
I don't know actually. I think I would move to the countryside and nobody talks to any,
You would do like
anyone else.
Bugs.
Yeah,
That's kind of
yeah,
like what
but
he did.
worse, like I will be in the middle of a farm,
In
I
the
do
middle of
raise
what?
bees. Like I'm the middle of a farm. I would invest in bees and eggs, organic eggs, something like that.
So you would still find ways to make money,
Yeah, not
but have a good
a
life.
funny way to make new things, not
Mm,
about just money.
gotcha.
But I don't know actually because it's a capitalist society. Our main goal is having money, right?
Yeah.
Because of that, I think we should have another kind of purpose. Have you seen this guy, Lito?
Oh, dude, this is sad. I just saw the headlines. I don't really know what's happening.
Yeah,
Michelangelo
actually,
said the police was chasing you. Was it here? Maybe it was here, actually. You heard the
yeah,
siren?
yeah. I didn't.
Okay, so it's probably here, actually. So the police is chasing me, Michelangelo. Gringolingo was here too, but he left already. It's another teacher. Very good.
Actually, Daniel lives in the place of the city that the biggest stealers of Rio lives, right?
True. It's
It's near of Rio das Ostras.
yes. You know
Yeah,
all about this stuff, huh?
yeah, or like because I think they kind of own the west side of Rio, right?
Which is kind of crazy, man. Because in a way, like when you have this kind of big guys in charge and then nobody messes with them, the place can be kind of safe. Since the state is so absent, then these guys just
Yeah,
kind of step in, they make their money, but they keep it at peace. But dude, it's kind of been pretty bad lately. Murderers, robberies,
yeah.
like
You know that people say that the Rio used to be safe for like 20 years because the kind of godfathers of Jogo do Bicho were okay, and they when they started to die because they were old, a war for for replacement of this position started, and that became that make Rio became a really violence place.
it's
Violent
because of that.
in the 90s, I think.
Which is that Netflix documentary? Not
It's in
documentary, it's a
global
show.
play.
Oh,
It's
Global
in
Play
global
show,
play.
right?
Yes. Yeah, it's because they used to run
And
they
just
kind
open
of
something here.
splitted the Rio in like geography regions. And each geography regions has their own owner. When those guys started to die, and if they didn't made their replacement, and even if the new guy was not powerful enough, they start to kill each other. So, for example, I think the Rogério de Andrade, I think is the new the new biggest guy,
Let's look
and
this guy up.
yeah, he is the nephew of Castor de Andrade.
Castor de Andrade.
Yeah, it's a nice guy.
Hmm. I don't know. Who is this guy?
Castor or
Rogério de Andrade? I've
Rogério?
never seen him.
I
State
think
representative of Bahia? No,
he's one of the more Rogério
this is the wrong
Andrade.
guy, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's this
Yeah,
guy.
this is the guy. Is this guy. He was the nephew of Castor de Andrade.
What do you think?
Actually, he killed his cousin.
Oh my god. What do you think about Brazil supporting Carnival so much as if it was a god, while this is actually used for
I understand.
so
I
much bad
understand.
stuff?
It's a soft power, like United States support cinema industry, and Korea put a lot of money of public money in arts, yeah, like K-pop and doramas and those movies that won the Oscar, that movie Parasita.
Oh, they won the Oscars. That was a movie or a show?
It was a movie. It's a
Yeah,
Korean movie.
Parasite. Yeah, I
It's
saw
a
it.
nice movie.
No, I
And
know of it.
today, and we know a lot about Korean culture now, right?
That's
And
the
that's
thing,
because
right?
of public money. I think that's a way to spread the name of your country all around the world.
But you could
That's
invest in something that's
but
good for the
you put
population.
you're going to put the yeah, but I think they make
You could even
another
reinvent
type.
Carnival, like in a
Yeah,
way
but
that's like more fruitful.
I think the carnival that Brazil tries to sell to foreign people is the real carnival, you know, and they really need a lot of money. And I think they invest this money just to and those guys of Jogo do Bicho, they understood that they could become popular investing in these schools of samba. So they tried to. It's funny because you know that it's a phenomenon that we are talking about. When you became rich, you look like to be an old rich, right?
Mm-hmm.
And new rich people tries to do that every time during the history. So, for example, you know the what do you say nobles? Is noble?
Noble. Yeah.
Nobles. The nobles they used to have power, and they were recognized in the medieval history.
Noble.
But it's bourgeoisie. The name, the bourgeoisie,
Bourgeois. It's
the bourgeois. Yeah,
it's French.
the bourgeois. The
Yeah.
bourgeois. They started to
Here,
make a
brother.
lot of
I'll play it for you.
the bourgeois.
Bourgeoisie.
Oh my god.
Bourgeoisie. It's almost the
Sorry,
same.
dude. That was so off. Bourgeoisie.
The
Bourgeoisie.
bourgeoisie. The bourgeoisie. They have the money, but they were not recognized as rich people. So, do you remember when they started to have more money than the nobles? It was after the medieval story, and it's in Portuguese it's called Renascimento. In English,
Yeah,
it's called
Renaissance. Yeah, you're right.
Renaissance.
Renaissance.
So they and the bourgeoisie, they
Bourgeoisie.
were the bourgeoisie were rich in the two special cities. I think it's Florence
Yeah.
and
Florence.
Florence
Mm-hmm.
and Venice. Because
Venice. Very good. Good job.
yeah, because they were rich because they were saying they were kind of uh, on the markets of that places, you know. So they could control the roads uh, between the the, the Middle East and Europe, Central Europe. So they started to say something like, "We are rich, but we are not recognized. So let's."
Oh, I'm losing you.
They start to put a lot of money in arts. So what happened at that time? A lot of painters appears. One of them is our friend Michelangelo, but all of these guys were hired by the
Bourgeoisie.
bourgeoisie.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, and it's
Bourgeoisie.
they are called in Portuguese as mecena.
Okay. I don't
They
know
were
how to say that.
mecenas. Yes, mecenato is something that you do when you're trying to buy a position in society, because it's bad, but sounds that if you are rich but not sophisticated, people don't look you well, right?
Okay.
Like soccer players, for example, like Pablo Marçal.
Oh, he's sponsoring soccer players?
Yeah, it's people look to them like we're not equal. Like old rich don't look to.
Okay, I looked it up. Dude, I lost you. I don't know how to pronounce this, though. I'll have to put it on Youglish. Fernando, I lost you, brother. Let's see. Let's see how to say Mick.
With the guys.
It is said that he watched the raging inferno of the city of Rome from the Tower of Maecenas, and actually
Mecenas.
Her nearest competitor stumbled on the word Maecenas, which of course means a generous patron.
You know,
A generous patron.
generous patron. Yeah, makes sense.
Mecenas.
Generous patron makes sense.
Hi,
And
so sorry. So
if you
just about Pablo Marçal. So he's been sponsoring soccer players so he can be liked by the population. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, no, I'm saying that his people, that old rich people looks him like they look to soccer players, like where
Oh,
you
okay. They look
may
at
be
him.
rich, but you are not one of us.
Okay.
You cannot speak French. You cannot speak English with British accent. It's
Gotcha,
something
gotcha.
they are always looking to a new definition of how rich you are. Like I have signed furniture.
Gotcha, dude.
That's one signal of being really rich, right? It's not about
Yeah.
the clothes anymore. And I think what happened in Rio is that in Rio, it's really important, the appearance, more than in São Paulo. So they are really rich, more than people from South Zone in Rio. But they couldn't be accepted by society. So they started to invest in culture. So
Mhm.
they created Liesa. You know Liesa?
No, what is that?
Liga das Escolas de Samba do Rio.
Mm.
So they created that championship to be accepted by the society. And now I think they are accepted because they are kind of cult, some of those guys.
So you
So
said that the new rich is always looking for ways to like go well with the old rich, or the old rich is always looking for ways to kind of differentiate them from the new rich.
difference, difference they because
Gotcha.
they can be rich like you, but you don't
Mm.
want to be one of them, you know. So you create a new thing,
So
like
who
for
does that?
the rich people,
The old rich people from the
the
new
old
rich
rich
people.
people. For example, I went to put Bernardo in a really nice school in São Paulo, but I can't.
You cannot, even though you
I
could pay
should
the installments,
if
the
I can
tuition.
could pay because they put some things like you know the car that car stock
Influencer.
seller. Yeah, he's really rich, and
Okay.
he moved from east side of São Paulo to Jardins.
Okay.
And do you really think that old rich people looks to him and see
Looks at.
looks at him
Yeah.
and see him as an equal,
Mm.
even even if he has more money than them? And he said something like, "I tried to put my daughter some school here, but they have some conditions, and it's not about the money. It's something like you have we need
How do you
the
spell
parents
his name, Tekar?
the car T car. His name is Thiago.
Okay,
The
T and then car.
store. Thiago is kind of a poor name, right? Name of poor people. You don't see
Uh,
really rich
so
Thiagos.
how can they not allow you to be part of their school?
Like conditions like uh, you you need to have the one of the parents at least like you're gonna put people in a how can I say sorteio
Okay, lottery.
lottery and
Yeah, lottery draw.
and I will give you like both numbers in this lottery. So if the parents of the kid had studied in the school, you're gonna receive more numbers
Oh,
to bring the
because they claim that they don't have enough room for everybody.
yeah. And
Okay.
if one of the parents had worked abroad, you're gonna receive more money,
You're gonna receive more money?
or not more money, more numbers. Sorry for the lottery.
This is so messed up. Does the left know about this? Because they
What?
should about this type of anti like non-equal policy, because this is super messed up.
Yeah, but they are okay with that because they are doing that with people that are poor than him.
That are what?
Like Tekar do the same with poor people. So probably he think it's okay people do the same with him.
He, but why would Tekar avoid clients? How come
No,
he
no,
does the
no,
same?
no. But I don't think I'm explaining well. I was saying that about the schools. You understood that?
Yes, I got your point. And then my question was like, if people from the left who are powerful know about it, they would, or even regular people who can just make noise know about it, they would be like noisy. They would be like, dang,
Yeah,
this
but
is so messed up.
I don't think they because they are part of. They are part of. They like it. Like they want to live in houses, not in buildings, and that's bad for the city. For example, we need buildings in the center of the city because we need more people living near their jobs, right?
Hmm.
And that would create a better public transportation system, things like that.
Mm.
But people from the left are against we have buildings in the city, like because they don't want to lose the site, the view or something like that.
Mm.
So some measures that people take, they think it's okay, but it's to keep the status quo,
Oh my
right?
God.
It's like so. Santa Cruz is a
The
good
popular
college, right?
hypocrisy, right?
Yeah, it's
Being
hypocrisy.
hypocrites. Yeah.
So, but people say, but probably what Pablo Marçal are gonna do, they they are they're gonna put his daughter to study in a rich college, and probably he's gonna study with another rich person, and this person has already born rich, and now they are in, right? So
But
it's weird.
he's not eligible, is he?
He's not, but his grandson will be.
Oh, his grandson. Okay. All
Okay,
right,
so
gotcha.
that's gonna took more than one generation, even if you got rich, to accept to access those places, right? Like there's a club called Paulistano,
Mm-hmm.
and for example, you if you need to be indicated by like five partners of the club, and your picture stay in the entrance of the club before like 1 month. And if like two or
Just
three people are against your association, they're not gonna approve.
you say referred. You need to be
Yeah,
referred.
referred. They need to be referred. So what they are trying to avoid, things like Ronaldo, R9. He tried to be associated of Paulistano a few times and he couldn't.
Man, who would not let Ronaldo be part of the party?
Probably because they are rich and they want to keep the rich club small.
Oh my
And
God, dude.
if you, what's the, and do you think Ronaldo is against that? Probably he's okay with that because there is a sentence of a Brazilian thinker that people doesn't like in Brazil, but abroad of Brazil, people really loves him. It's Paulo Freire. In Portuguese is nice. Listen to that. Is quando a educação não é libertadora, o sonho do oprimido é se tornar opressor.
Exactly, but this is like such a
But
recurring
makes sense,
thing.
right?
Yeah,
And
but
that's
what kind of education can make you not want to be the oppressor?
like I don't know,
Spirituality.
some education that can explain to you things like
Nothing.
that. Like
In my humble
yeah,
opinion, nothing. If you don't have
yeah.
ethics, you give them knowledge and they become vorcaro. What you gotta
Yeah.
do? Change hearts. with
Yeah.
spirituality. Without the transcendent truth, it's just a ongoing. I'm not saying Christian, even though I do believe that this is the most close to the actual truth. But different nationalities in the nations, cultures, they have their ways of like seeking ethics. But without that, dude,
Yeah,
it's not
it's
about
hard.
education. It's not about school.
It's all about something that you're learning with your dad.
Exactly. It's
Not
it's
with your
about the
teacher.
parents. And this is the
Yeah, but
thing about left agenda, like kind of killing the family.
yeah,
Not on purpose, not on purpose necessarily, but in the end that's what's happening. Like
yeah.
with the shows and with everything. I was watching Ted Lasso, and then the episode number 3, you watch it?
No, it's nice.
First scene, the girl's like, fuck, screaming like out of her lungs, like top of her lungs. And then what's happening? She's gonna have a baby. So that's gonna put her off the pitch for a while. So, having a baby is this bad? Oh, because it's gonna ruin her career. But I mean, she was having sex. And I don't know. Well, people could advocate that. Okay, she could have an abortion, but still, like, it's the show has an agenda, and the agenda is don't put kids before your career. But you can be super rich. In the end, I don't have kids yet, right? This won't take
Yeah.
me anywhere. I could just like have tons and tons of money. I'll either make this a purposeful thing, or I'll be like, I should have spent more time, with my wife or at the beach. Because it's not about this, dude. We know it's not, right? We know it's not. Even though we do have to hustle just because, bills are high and everything is kind of problematic here in our economy. But at the same time, that's not the purpose. That's not the main thing. And the first scene being that is a bad agenda, man. It's sad. It's sad. And then it destroys this nucleus that could actually teach people, hey, the right way. Be nice. Do to others what you would want them to do to you. And yeah, this is it. Dude. It kind of pisses me off.
Yeah, I understand that. Probably education.
Michelangelo agrees. That's true.
Yeah, probably one thing that when you talk about education, we're talking just about schools, but we could talk about everything. Like,
Yeah.
it's not about family, like as father, a small family, like father and mother. Like we used to be raised by a group of adults,
You're
right?
right. Yeah.
Like aunts and uncles and
Mm.
grandmother
Mm.
and people like young aunts and old cousins, and we could learn a lot of things from all of them. But now it's harder because we're away of our fathers, living in another city sometimes. Like
Dude,
I
yeah.
think decades ago used to be easier, you know.
Yeah, it's
Bec-
tough raising a kid, right? You know better.
yeah, yeah, and things like when I was born, my grandfather and my grandma, they were retired already,
They were
and
retired?
yes, because people used to retire sooner.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Life
And
expectancy was smaller, right?
yes, it was smaller, and people used to have kids really young, like 24, 25, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could be grandfather if you like under 50s.
Yes, in your 40s for sure. I think that's been my grandpa when
So
they
yes,
became
you
grandparents.
used to have energy enough to take care of grandchild.
Yeah, nowadays, oh my God. Imagine
And we
at
have
60.
more options of living, you know?
Hmm.
Like my grandmother used to live to raise her grandchildren.
Hmm.
Like I don't know if it was the same in your family, but my grandmother was always at home or in the church.
Mm.
So we're if my mom needs, we're gonna be with her in the church or in her house. So it's easier. And on vacations, for example, it was just one option. You go to the beach to your grandma's house. All of you and your cousins. So it used to be easier because we have less options. Like here, what we're gonna eat today, we have a lot of options.
Yeah.
We we keep our mind busy about food, right?
For FMCG, I think fasting moving goods, something consumer goods. Um, we knew that people would buy more if they had less options. So it would be like,
Yes.
take out the options. Just, keep the best 80-20, the Pareto
Yes.
thing, and
It's
then just
weird.
go with that.
Yes, that's something like people say that you save food in those big hotels offering a lot of types of food.
Say what? People what?
Like the type of Brazilian breakfast in nice hotels.
Okay.
They kind of offer a really high quantity, not
True.
quantity but options of food.
True, true.
And with that, people eat less. Can you believe that?
I didn't know. It discusses you out.
Yeah,
You're like,
because
oh,
you eat like a tiny portion of everything. But
true.
when you summarize everything, it's not a uh, big meal.
Wow.
Makes sense, right?
That does make sense. Yeah, it kind of grosses you out. Like you start eating a little, you're like, oh, I want this and that, but I can't have too much of this because I also want to have that. And then you get little bits and pieces of everything. And then
Like,
you eat a
yeah,
little bit and then you're like, man, there's too much stuff here.
yeah, like probably you got so much variety of types of food in these hotels, more than your granddad
You say
eat
hotels
hotels.
for some reason, right? You should do the cheeses these, but
No problem. I can
I
put
agree with
hotels,
you. It could be hotel, but no, they say hotel.
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 Hotel, she
So
said.
you eat in a weekend more types of food that your granddaddy has eaten for his entire life.
The different
The
types, the variety.
different types. Because we used to buy like fruits. We used to eat what was around, right? Like we
Dude,
didn't eat like tamaras.
you brought me to a very interesting philosophical point. Because if in heaven we're going to have plenitude, we're going to have like plenty of stuff, maybe this is not said anywhere. I'm just assuming because, I mean, scarcity is a bad thing. So we assume that, okay, we're going to have plenty of stuff. Then maybe it's about us learning a lesson about being purposeful with what we got,
Yeah,
here. Maybe this is the lesson or one of the biggest lessons for us to learn.
yes. Like living a simple life.
Wow, dude.
Like
Sometimes you
which
probably watch some people who are like doing a lesser position per se, not as many responsibilities or and you probably envy them, huh? Cuz I did. I
yeah,
would do you?
yeah.
That's
And
crazy
things
right there.
like what was the last time that you have watched the same movie again?
Okay. So this is something I started doing. But
Yeah,
you're right,
because
you're
it's
right, you're
better,
right.
right? It's better. Not a
Yeah, I'm
like
going back to the 80s. I'm going back to Disney stuff.
yes,
I
like
watched
I
Snow White.
like this. Like Bernardo, it's funny how his mind works. Sometimes I say, "Do you want to try to watch a new movie?" And he said, "No. Why would I do that if I know that I like this one?" It's fun,
Kids
right?
are amazing. Yeah, it makes sense. This
Yeah,
was me with Aladdin. I watched
yes.
Aladdin many times. What was your childhood movie?
I think Tarzan
Tarzan.
or something like I remember that I really like soccer, and I used to record some. My mom used to record some Brazilian matches or São Paulo matches that happen at night, like at 10 o'clock after
She
I
would
got.
record them to you. Oh, this is
Yes,
cute.
and I remember, for example, that I have watched like Brazil against Mexico in the Americans Cup of 1998, like 1,000, because we used to have like just a few VHSs, right?
Yeah.
And I had
Just text my
I,
wife here, but I'm listening.
no problem. I was more about documentaries, some extraterrestrials documentaries.
As a
I watched
kid or a teenager
as a
or a
teen,
grown
as a
grown
young,
child?
as an old kid, I think, like
Gotcha.
10
Wow.
years old. I
You're
really
smart. You're smart.
I really like it that that's because my father used to buy those VHSs on the newspaper store, like you bought a newspaper and give more R$ 5 and you get a VHS, something like
Oh,
that.
okay. I don't know. My parents are
It's
very
kind of a
poor, so they
collection.
wouldn't get even.
No, but it was nice, like but my father has not completed any kind of collection. Like we used to have a party of collections.
The
So
beginning of it every.
yeah, the beginning of ever. Like Jacques Cousteau is a professional. What's the name of that? Sinker, not sinker. What's the name of
Singer?
the guy? Not singer is the guy. A scuba diver, professional
Oh,
scuba diver,
okay.
and he was a famous one. And there was and he was like Richard Rasmussen, but
Yeah.
of scuba diving.
I kind
Jacques
of
Cousteau.
like listening to him, by the way. He's got controversial opinions, but
Yeah, he's kind of he's getting crazy, I think. I really like him.
he's very
He's,
aggressive nowadays.
he's very aggressive,
He's
but
like pissed.
he's kind of a man. Talk about snakes.
Back to the Future was Michelangelo's favorite.
Yeah, Back to the Future is a really nice one, really nice one. But what I said is like I like Jacques Cousteau collection was like 50 books and 50 VHSs, but my father has only 7.
No.
So I watched those 7 like thousands of times.
Oftentimes, I would wonder if people would actually distribute the entire things, because it's always like a demand logic behind distribution and everything else. So oftentimes I think like it would be very hard to get certain things like stickers of an album, and then I was like, maybe they don't even exist, or if they do, they're just not being sent around. So
it's funny because I really like that magazine, National Geographic,
yeah, National Geographic.
and it's really nice, and I really like that guy, Amir Klink. You know him?
Tell me.
He's a guy who he's a explorer. I don't know how to say that, but he's really famous because
it makes sense. Explorer.
he used to navigate alone to all around the world. And he was really famous because he wrote some books about that, and they are really good books. And he was saying
you are correct, by the way. Just so you know, explorer is the person who travels to unknown or unfamiliar places to learn.
And he was talking about how reading National Geographic was good to him, and he bought the entire collection of National Geographic. So it's nice, right?
Oh, dude, I actually think Amir Klink, I have seen a speech of him, because he went to Antarctica, right?
Yeah, and his daughter went to Antarctica like a few years ago and made the same thing, but
and he did it on his own.
Yeah, he did on his own, and he made a speech about her. His name is Tamara, and he said something like she came to him like one decade ago and said, "Can you help me with something to go to Antarctica?" And he said, "Yeah, for sure, with everything." And she asked for money. He said, "I'm not gonna give you one real, but I will help you to get the money, but I'm not giving you the money."
Oh,
And she said,
damn.
asked, "Okay, can you lend me your boat?" And he said, "No, because I'm gonna lost you and my boat. You need to know your boat. You need to build your own boat."
Oh my God.
So he said something like, "It's really hard to say no to the people that you must love in your life." So, mate, it's 5 to 8. I need
Do you
to
want to
say,
review?
yeah, let's review.
All right. So
Can,
can you?
can you let the review for next class, because I
Yes,
think
for
Bernardo
sure.
is asking to say good
It
night.
makes sense, dude. His priority. So yes, go ahead. Off you go. You're the man. Take it easy. Have a good weekend. Don't forget your payment.
For sure. I'm sorry about it.
Take it easy, brother.
You too. Bye bye.
Later, my man. So guys, good stuff. Let's see how we're looking here. Dang, I'm so big now. Now I gotta go. I'll play beach tennis. It was good being with you. A carruagem vai virar abóbora. Yes. It's his kid. I think that like these conversations, we get too excited. We get carried away. And then this happens. So Mick, sometime you should join us, dude. Just come on in and then we can have a good time chatting here too. Let me just save his stuff. And I gotta go because my wife's about to storm in here and tell me to get ready so we can play beach tennis. Beach tennis. You play beach tennis, brother? Fernando here. I think I probably asked you this before, huh? I'm coming! 2026. I'm so used to hitting 2025 and it's already August. So, you don't? Oh, you should. It's good. It's good stuff. Now I should just drop this a little bit so you guys can see me better. Do you like the setup? Think it's a good setup here? We have... Dude, I'm liking it. I think it's kind of cool. Let's see how it's looking sideways. Oh, it's looking good too. Yeah, I like it, dude. I like it. You can hear the music in the background. There's a little bit of music. All right, my brother. You're the man. Enjoy beach tennis. Thank you. You're the man. Take it easy. Have a great weekend. Tomorrow morning, Monday morning, we'll have trainings. And I kind of messed up with the lives, but I promise I'll make it up to you guys. So, God bless you. Be in peace. And I'll see you next week. Hopefully more than we did this week. Okay, and help me with TikTok because it hates me. So, please.